At the Paris Air Show, talk was all about business. We saw people like Daha talking about Zodiac, and of course we saw Viking with their takeover of the Q400 from Bombardier, Mitsubishi talking about the potential buying of the rest of the Bombardier business. So this merger mania is really happening. I'm with Michael Richter, the Managing Director of Lazard's Aerospace and Defense investment business. Michael, welcome to the program. What is all this about? Why are we all trying to take over everybody and shrink the industry?
Well, there is a very significant amount of production going on in the industry, and there are a number of players who are really feeling the heat of such a high production level. And you've got a lot of mom and pop operators who just cannot compete from a managerial talent standpoint, from a capital expenditures, and they're really breaking under the pressure. And so a lot of these companies are seeking M&A as a way to deal with the pressure of the rate of production that we're at. And so you're seeing a lot of consolidation, sales, acquisitions, merger of equals, as we look for a fewer number of more qualified suppliers in the industry. And that has a lot to do with the activity that we're seeing today.
Okay, something I've seen that I thought was quite interesting though is some of the smaller IT businesses are being scooped up by the bigger companies. I mean, is the whole cyber business actually making a difference to how companies are looking at the world around them?
Yeah, a lot of the tip top of the food chain are sensors and UAVs and services and cybersecurity, and these are the most interesting companies to a lot of acquirers. So there certainly is a tremendous amount of activity there, but it really is up and down the entire food chain. Metals companies, engine machining, aerostructures, and then the higher end UAVs and sensors and ISR companies on both the commercial and the military side. So we are really seeing a lot of activity on all sides.
So while we've got this fever going on, the value of those companies in those sectors, is that getting bigger? The OEM share prices seem to be going up pretty well.
Yeah, the valuations are really very high, and there's a lot of factors explaining that, but it has to do with financial sponsors who are really bidding up very high in these auctions, and that's due to a very significant number of dollars chasing acquisitions in our sector. And interest rates are still at a historically low level, covenants are relatively light, and so the sponsors are bidding very aggressively in all these auctions, and then strategics come into these auctions and are having to pay more because of the strategic value that they can wring out of these companies. And so you're seeing North American domestic, European suppliers, financial sponsors, both European and U.S., competing heavily in processes, which really is driving up multiples to, in many cases, a mid-teens level of multiple.
Brilliant. So we're looking now at a great time to be in this industry. Michael, thank you very much for joining us.